What's going on YouTube? Today I am back with another video with an iron in hand because I want to talk to you about how this guy can help you control your drives better. Let's get into it. All right, check this out. I love using irons because when used correctly, they can actually help you hit further and straighter drives. Two very, very different swings. So you can't take your iron swing into your driver, and typically people are either really good at hitting irons or really good at hitting drivers. But you can implement stuff that your driver swing needs into your irons to practice so that when you go back to your driver, it's better. One of the best reasons that you can use irons to help with drivers because A, this guy's shorter. So a shorter club is going to lead to a lot more control and a lot more feel so you can implement it then when you go to a longer club like the driver. Other than that, having the ball on the ground actually helps you as well because when it's on the tee, you start to get mental about actually going under the ball, missing the ball, hitting it all over the place. The driver can be a mentally tough club to hit, especially when implementing new stuff. So for this video, I will show you exactly what to do with an iron on something that I personally am working on right now. All right, so check this out. I want to talk today about the timing between your upper body and your arms, and your lower body for that matter. I mean, we're talking about timing in the golf swing because this is gonna help the driver. Now, a lot of coaches that I've seen online right now are always talking about shallowing out the club and rotating through and having that club face just drag through the zone while being square. Is that good for hitting it more accurate? Sometimes. Is it good for hitting it far? Absolutely not. But is it good for accuracy? Sometimes, and it depends. And I don't like the blanket statement of saying you need to be doing this because it's just like your grip. Every single person is different. Every single person has to have a different grip because your swing's going to be different. If all of our golf swings were supposed to look exactly like Tiger Woods and that's how we all became Tiger Woods, well, guess what? All of us would be Tiger Woods. There are so many good golf swings out there and frankly, so many bad golf swings out there. Some of the good golf swings, terrible golfers. Some of the bad golf swings, really good golfers. So throw all that out when somebody says this is exactly how you have to do it. But I do want to present you with an amazing feel today of what you can feel in your golf swing. And frankly, everybody can have this feel to know how to get something back on track. So timing of upper body and lower body. Instead of dragging it through the zone, you have your hips way clear and open and just drag that club through. A lot of people start doing that and then they struggle with being able to hit the ball left. They end up blocking everything right. So let me just show you a couple examples and we'll see how this ends up looking. But a lot of people come in here and they'll be trying to drag this club through the zone and look like this. And they hit this big shot out to the right and they go, I can't get the club face closed. What's going on? Well, it's a common mistake. And a lot of people can play good golf like that, depending on their swing. But they'll struggle to get it to go left. And the reason for that is because everything is timing of upper body and lower body. You don't want to have your hips just completely clear open and let everything drag through the zone because if your lower body clears first, the ball is going to go right. If your arms clear first, the ball is going to go left. It's all timing of upper body and arms. So when you're out on the course and you hit this ball left, your upper body is likely moving too fast. Just like if you wanted to hit a hook shot under a tree and you want this ball to go left, you start your arms moving quicker. Arms move quicker than the lower body and the ball starts going left. Likewise, if you start moving your lower body too quickly and you clear your lower body too quick, it's exactly what happened in the first place. Now, extreme end of the spectrum of how far right it went, a little bit of extreme end of the spectrum of how far left it went, but it can be even more exaggerated. Say there's a tree in front of me and I was trying to hit a hook shot. Number one thing I'm gonna do is swing my arms extremely fast and then let my hips clear. Because what happens is when my arms are moving fast and my hips stay there, this club head is already closing at impact before I can start clearing, and that puts left spin on the ball. So if there's a tree in front of me, I'd really get my arms moving fast before my lower body and hook that thing right around the tree. So what I need you guys to do is get out on the range and start practicing this feel. because this feel is the #1 thing you can do while on the course to be more accurate. If you start hitting a golf ball that is going right, all you have to do is swing your arms a little bit faster in relation to your lower body. Now you can feel that by moving your arms a little bit faster or by slowing down your lower body. Vice versa, if you start snap hooking the ball too much or just overdrawing it, it could even be a little bit miss. Maybe you're aiming for the green and you're 15 yards left or 10 yards left, just a little miss. All you have to do is speed up your lower body a little bit, or slow down the arms a little bit. That's gonna slow the club face closing. Sorry, we got construction going on, ignore the banging and stuff, but we're gonna keep giving you some good information here. Getting back on track, so what I need you to do is go onto the range, grab yourself an iron, and I want you to practice hitting bad shots. Holy crap, I know, I just said that. Go on the range and hit bad shots. The reason for that, on the course, you hit bad golf shots. On the range, I need you to be able to hit a bad golf shot and then get back on track hitting a good golf shot and knowing what those two different shots felt like. Because when you develop feel, you can hit any club in the golf bag and you can shape the ball any way you want, and you can start adding speed in the right part of your golf swing. So in practice, I want you to stand there and just hit a normal golf shot. I don't care if it's a good one, I don't care if it's a bad one. Great. I cleared my hips too early. I felt that already. I can feel that the second I hit that ball that I cleared my hips too early, which is why that ball went to the right. So now what I want you to do, see the miss, see if you felt anything. Now correct the miss by overcorrecting it. Always start by overcorrecting something. I want you guys to exaggerate something so much so that you develop that great feel that when it's minor, it feels like nothing and you can make a change very easily. So I just cleared my hips too fast. We need to now close the club face down by moving my arms a little bit faster to have a better time sequence. To have a better time. Wow. To have better timing and a better sequence swing. So let's try this again here. We're going to move the arms a little bit quicker in relation to my body. Which I did, awesome, closed it down. Now, what I want you to practice on the range, hit 5 shots right, hit 5 shots left, then try to hit shots center. When you're trying to hit shots center, now you start making very, very minor changes. So that shot went left. I like the feeling of the arms. For me, I'm just gonna speed up my hips a little bit because I tried to do both. Speed up the arms and slow the hips down. So in order to hit a golf ball straight, now a combination of both. And I hit an absolute great shot. So this is exactly what you need to do on the range to develop a really good feel of controlling the golf ball. Feel your lower body moving and your hips when they're clearing. Feel your upper body and how fast they're moving in relation to your hips, and then start combining and separating them so that you know you can move your arms a little bit faster, you can move your hips a little bit faster. Once you develop this amazing feel and you can start hitting really good golf shots, you can now go back to the driver and start to implement the same changes. This will help you hit the golf ball further and straighter, but it will also allow you to have better feel of your swing. Now that you can separate your lower body and separate your upper body, you can start controlling when you're actually going to apply speed into your golf swing, and you can start to gain speed, gain club speed, and actually make changes that are going to carry out on the course versus just feeling something that some Instagram guy told you to do because all the pros do it. Ultimately, it comes down to this. Take everything you hear online about golf with a grain of salt. I don't care if that's from me, I don't care if that's from anybody else, because every single person is different. Now, one of the things I like to do is always equip you guys with a feel. Today, we're working on a feel to be more accurate and to understand how to hit bad shots and how to hit good shots and how to pull them back. So get out on the range, practice this, start developing some feel so that you can separate your upper body and your lower body, and then you can control how straight you're hitting it, how far you're hitting it, start implementing other feel changes on the course to hit the ball further. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this helps. Use a shorter club, get some reps in, and until next time, we'll see you later.